activation reading. We are talking about love today. Earth signs, I know you've been feeling a little in the dumps lately about your love life, and I'm here to help activate luxury for you, okay? This reading is really going to help you strengthen your heart chakra and see better possibilities for you. And I'm so happy to be the channel and the guide for you, okay? So let's get into it. First things first, I want you to open your heart chakra by opening your arm. And I want you to recite, I receive love. Yes, I receive love. Mm, those things are really important. Telling the universe that you're ready for more, that you're ready to receive, welcomes in more blessings for you. Okay, let's get you some cards. Mm, okay, okay. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is your luxury love activation. Let's get started. So, first things first, I think you are struggling with putting yourself out there. Okay. Putting yourself out there to receive love, whether you're in a relationship or you are single. For my single Tauruses, okay, you have to be willing to receive affection. Yes, I feel like some of my Tauruses are like a little shy, honey. You don't really like getting too much affection or PDA and things, which is really different because Tauruses love that. Maybe in the bedroom, but not so much outdoors. Taurus, comment below. Let me know. Okay. It seems like you are attracting some of the greatest love you will ever experience. You are. And it's because you're allowing yourself to receive once you do. For my earth signs are in a relationship. Okay. This could be a Taurus with a Capricorn. Um, this person just really compliments you. I love this dynamics actually. I love a Taurus and a Capricorn. I think they have really good chemistry. This is telling you to take the steps towards one another. If things have been a little rocky lately and you guys have been having disagreements, you need to make the effort. Make the effort to connect with one another, to play, to have fun, honey. Get you a little video game and y'all have a video game date, honey. Do things where you are feeling connected with this individual. But don't just sit there and act like love doesn't exist between the two of you. Okay? Um, for my Virgos, I feel like you're having some hygiene issues. Yes, and why does this have to do with love? Because I think you have become a little self-conscious about this. Maybe it's just earth sign in general. You guys are coming subconscious about displaying your love in front of others. For Virgo, it's a little bit more of like, yo, don't touch me. I'm all clean. Just got my bath. I've just did my skincare. Like, why are you messing, But these are the times where your lover is so attracted to you, is when you're invested in yourself, when you look good, when you're taking care of yourself, when you're raising your self-esteem and self-worth. But I feel like Virgo, you got to do a little bit more internal work. I think you're struggling with your worthiness. Taurus as well. I think Taurus, you look at yourself in very superficial ways when you're beyond your beauty. Okay, it's beyond just your body and your beauty. It's really about who you are inside. That's what's attracting your real soul mate. Okay, your soul mate is attracted to your soul, not your physicality. Like those things are a part of it, yes, but your soul is what resonates with it. And I feel like earth signs may be struggling with worthiness and love, whether you're in a relationship or not. And if you are in a relationship, your partner can see it. Yes, that you may be struggling with body issues, body dysmorphia, issues around your fluctuating body weight. And you could have also dated masculines in the past who didn't treat you the best, may have talked about your body, may have disrespected your figure. And we just go and pray for them and move on. Okay, because you're beautiful. Yes, good love. We love to see that. Also, for my masculines, earth signs, Capricorn, I feel like you've had issues with your masculinity. Virgo, you feel like you're not strong enough, you're not manly enough, okay? You're not fit enough. Um, your finances aren't there. And those things are affecting your self-esteem and the way that you come off to your spouse, to your significant other. I was saying this in the other lives, the last reading. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces. Check out the water sign reading. But I was saying in that reading how when we're off, it throws our partners off. Like if we have a bad day and then we interact with our partners, they have a bad day. I think this is also in your case, but in regards to self worth. Like if you're struggling with self esteem issues, your partner can feel that. And then it triggers them if they haven't done the inner work. You could also be attracted to partners who have to do the same inner work as you. Now, to move on to those who are in healthy dynamic relationships and you want to take it up a notch, okay? Playfulness. Yes, having a little fun, darling. Going on a vacation. You need a vacation. Okay, so we got a Cancer in the chat. We love to see that. We need to have a little fun, Cancers. Thanks for joining the Earth Signs reading. But we need a little vacation. We need a little fun, a little playfulness. Okay, a little jazz night, a little couples retreat, a little waterfall walk, a little fun. The relationship needs some peace, but also some play. But first, earth signs, you got to make the effort. Yes, you got to make the effort because once you do, it's going to heal everything. For my couples and my married couples specifically, there's been some issues that you have been dealing with that are affecting your children and your grandchildren for some of you. Like because you and your spouse have not been getting along and been having disagreements, it's affecting your children. And listen, they might come up to you like, "Mommy, Daddy, why aren't you guys showing affection to one another?" And you're like, "Huh? How did you even notice that?" Kids see it all. You could have a child that's a Cancer. This could be about your parents' Cancer, honestly. Um, you could have a Capricorn father, Taurus mother, Taurus mother. Yeah, Taurus mother for sure. That's what I'm getting. Anyways, very soon there's going to be opportunities for you and your lover to take a vacation, to get away from the drama and the discord that you've been having. Okay, you need some intimacy. You need some intimacy where you guys can look into each other's eyes and just connect, you know? Have that one on one. That's important. And for my singles, I want you to establish what it means to have intimacy with thyself, with your masculine and feminine energies. That is how we come into a balanced frequency so that we can align with our soulmate, so that we can align with our best version of ourselves. And then we get wedding bells. Ding, 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 ding. It's wedding. Let's get married. Let's get married. Let's get married. Yes, for my singles, I'm definitely seeing marriage. Okay. And don't be deceived. Some of y'all are with people that you ain't supposed to be with. And you was coming in here live to check that out. And I'm telling you, this person has a lot of family issues that they need to heal through. Okay. You could be dealing with a masculine who has distorted imagery of women, where they only see women as just sexual object beings. They don't see them as people that have as people. Okay. And so when you finally make the effort to love yourself and balance your frequency, you will recognize that what you really wants you. There's no deception, there's no trickery, okay? Because some of these people were codependent, honey. Yeah, some of these people were codependent on you. I'm talking about singles, not marriage relationships. But some of the marriage relationships were struggling from codependency. But you guys spotted it, you called it out, and now it's time to go on a vacation. That's that storyline. Oh, well, hold on. Never mind. Some of you have been in codependent marriages. Yes, you've been in codependent marriages where you were depending on that person. You were addicted to the passion, the thrill. You were addicted to the resources. Honey, the money make me, hey, money make me, hey, money make me. Okay, money got you a little excited, Taurus. Mm-hmm. The money had you a little excited, Taurus. I know, Bobby know it. Okay, but see, it, when you was dependent on them for the bag, you wasn't in your bag. Some of y'all was even stealing, honey. Stealing from your spouse, stealing from your significant other. Anyways, that's a whole nother storyline. If you want a personal reading, you know how to book it. Click the link in my bio. But for earth signs in general, codependency may have been something that you were dealing with. For my Capricorns, you was the breadwinner, honey. You was getting the bag. They was chasing you. Bobby, know they was chasing you. They came over to you and was like, you know what? We can make a legacy together. And you got convinced. You let them sweet talk you out your money, and now your money looking funny. And here's the thing. Here's the reason why. I'm gonna tell you why. It's because you got a little excited. There's nothing wrong with being a caretaker and a provider, honey, but you got a little bit too, because you like, you know what I'm saying? I like when my woman got on something nice and I put a little money in her pocket. Okay. I like when my man is well fed and taken care of. Okay. I like when my man got on the nicest shoes. Capricorn, we know you know how to love. We know you know how to spin a bag and get it back. Okay. We know that. But you got to be spending on people that are worthy, that are worth it, that'll flip a bag for you. Okay. And so you were being a little codependent on the praise. Yes, you was being a little codependent on the praise. You was being a little codependent on the dependency that they had for you. Made you feel a little good. Like, you know what? It was deceiving you. Okay, you weren't being a provider. You were being a pimp. Honey, you wasn't being a provider. You were being a pimp. You was getting pimped. One of the two. Okay, but Spirit has removed the deception. Praise God, and we can move forward because we now know what the red flags look like. Hello. And now you're giving yourself a chance to get something worth romance. And for Virgo, I feel like you were struggling with self worth, so you kept attracting these suitors that were not on your level. Can we really get into it? Virgo, you don't know how blessed you are. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, sometimes you forget. But I'm here to remind you, you got that thing on you. You got that thing on you, Virgo. Mm-hmm. Bob, you know I am. You be walking around acting all carefree, but you got that thing on you. Especially my Virgo males, honey. You got that thing on you, honey. I know, baby. Okay, I know what that thing. Okay. Anyway, and so you was giving that thing to everybody, not recognizing that thing has value. It's worth rubies and gold. Worth more than rubies and gold, actually. Can't put a price on that thing. And here you was selling it for chicken scraps. Okay, but I'm gonna be real. I love you enough to tell you the truth. You gotta cut out that low self-esteem stuff. You gotta cut out some things out of your diet too, because what you eating is not giving you enough sustenance to sustain your level that you're about to be on. That's side note. But Virgo, you got all these issues that you're looking at physically, like, oh, I'm not in shape, or I'm too skinny, or I don't got that thing like I think I got that thing when really I do, when really it's all inside of you. Yes, I remember telling a Taurus, hopefully he's watching this live, if not, subscribe. Okay, I was telling this Taurus, I said, baby, your value is internal. I said, baby, your value is internal. Okay? It's strictly set by you, for you. And here you are, not recognizing you got that thing. You got that thing, earth signs, that make people want to wife you. You got that thing that make people want to marry you. Okay? You got that thing that people want to commit to and build legacies with. Don't sell yourself short. Okay? Because when you do, you call in people who are lower vibrational than you. Because that's not your level, honey. Don't get comfortable at that lower vibrational frequency. When you rise up and you start taking care of yourself and eating, checking out that diet, honey, getting in the gym, being on your exercise regimen, baby, you feel so good about yourself that you start to, look, you be in the gym, and the man that you had thought about in your head come up to you randomly and be like, "Can I spot you?" Baby, you be at the dentist and your orthopedic, whatever you be at, come up to you and it's like, "Can I take you out? I know this is inappropriate, but can I take you out? You look so beautiful. I love the way you take care of yourself." And for my married couples, You be looking so good that your significant other, like I said, be wanting to just do you right there. Do you right there in the kitchen, okay? Over by the stove, put you on the counter, by the butter, we be making love. And Taurus, you know how to bring that sensuality out, but it's when it's not about sensuality that you struggle in love. When it's not about foreplay, when it's not about sex, it's like, okay, well, what's next? What do we do next? Intimacy. So Taurus, your marriage, your relationship is going to require a revolutionary change in intimacy, which requires a better knowing of what you really need. You got to ask yourself, when I really want foreplay, do I really just want a good conversation? No, probably not for Taurus. They want foreplay. Maybe you want a good meal too. You got to start asking yourself, why am I attracted to my partner? Is it just physical or is it kismic? Is it spiritual? Is there levels to this? Because maybe that's what your partner feels like they're struggling with. Also, there's some conflict issues towards in the way that you communicate, and that has to do with your worthiness. You don't feel worthy of love and affection, especially my Taurus men. Okay, you're struggling with self acceptance and self love, and it's pulling your partner away from you. But intimacy can bring you guys right back together. Having a deep convo, a nice love bath. Oh, I love a good love bath. Email me, I'll give you a good recipe for a strong love bath, but only for married couples, okay? This ain't no middle of the mall stuff, okay? You can't be having no love bath. It's a strong connection, okay? Virgo, you too. Virgo, get clean with your spouse. Get spiritual clean with your spouse. Guys, take a love bath. Do some love candle work. Set a candle and allow romance to come through. You guys both write down some things you want to manifest between the two of you and set a red candle or a pink candle. I would recommend a red one or a white one and write love on it and just let it burn through the night. And maybe you guys will make some love. Okay, and then we just want to stay away from codependency, Capricorn, especially my single Capricorns. Don't be tricking if you don't got it. And if you do got it, wait for them to prove that they can flip a bag for you. Okay, because it's a relationship, you see? Intimacy, inner peace, making the effort. These are all things that my earth signs need. Okay, my masculine earth signs, my men that are Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, we got to rise that self esteem, honey. You really are that guy. Yes, you are. You got that thing on you. You got that thing on you, okay? And when you get in this desperate energy, you start attracting desperate women, desperate men, desperate counterparts towards you. And they want to take and take and take, and they're not interested in giving. And because you got that thing on you, you're a provider, you're a nurturer, you're charismatic, you're charming, you're diligent, you're hardworking, all the things. They see you, they see a bag, honey. So protect your bag, protect your love by giving it time. Okay. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. Join me in the air signs reading next. And subscribe if you enjoyed our live reading today.